morning from Star News. I'm Rinya, reporting from right across the galaxy. Our top story this hour. We have received reports about a major theft from the Intergalactic Museum of Antiquities. Information is trickling in, but the stolen object is believed to come from the Planet Earth collection, a little-known minor planet populated with a primitive species commonly known as humans. In the last few minutes, museum officials have released this video clip from security camera footage. This footage appears to show a human entering the Intergalactic's Planet Earth gallery and leaving with one of the most highly valued objects in the collection, a ceramic vessel believed to be of profound religious and cultural significance among the northern tribes of the planet. A major investigation is now underway at the Intergalactic Museum to discover how the intruder managed to breach security and to understand why only this one item was stolen. The ceramic vessel is thought to be valued at well over 12 million intergalactic credits. I just heard that we can go directly to the museum, where a curator from the Earth collection is about to make a statement.
Thank you for coming on this tragic morning. I'd like to make a short statement on behalf of the museum. At 27:72 this morning, an intruder entered the Intergalactic Museum through the cafeteria entrance, evaded our security system, and made their way into the solar system wing and our unique human collection. The intruder was recorded on video surveillance, leaving with one of the greatest treasures in the collection, a priceless, devotional pouring flask. As far as we know, this object is traditionally used in a ceremony known as making tea, an important daily ritual performed with many fascinating variations across the planet and its cultures. Some human societies are believed to focus their entire lives on this ceremony. I'm currently studying how a human tribe known as the British would perform this ceremony multiple times a day.
Yes, that's all very well, but are you going to catch this thief?
Yes. Well, a full investigation is currently underway, and we at the museum will do whatever it takes to ensure this irreplaceable object is returned.
Clearly emotional scenes there from the Intergalactic Museum and a real sense of loss. There are so many questions to answer. Excuse me. Okay. Well, this is unexpected. We are just receiving a feed direct from Planet Earth, where I understand one of our interstellar reporters has made contact with a man purporting to be the thief. Kirsty, what can you tell us?
Hello, Rinya. Yes, I'm here on planet Earth with the man who claims to have taken the object. Sir, can you tell us your name?
Keith.
Keith, can you tell us why you wanted to make contact with Star News today?
Yeah, all right. About 50 years ago, when I was still wearing shorts, a bunch of your lot, you know, blue weird people, all la-di-da in their spacesuits, came and visited our town. One of them, he called himself an earthologist, come up to our house. He was very polite, very smart, and, well, my old mum invited him in for a cuppa. Well, I don't know. He was sat at our kitchen table for at least an hour. Mum gave him cake, and she answered a lot of balmy questions, and before she knew what she was really agreeing to, he'd taken off with our teapot. Poor Mum. When she was gutted. It was the family teapot, and someone from the other side of the universe just walks in here and tricks her into giving it away. I swore to her then that one day I'd find it and get it back.
So you stole the ceramic devotional vessel from the museum?
You mean the teapot? Yeah, that was me. After years of looking for it, I finally discovered it in the Intergalactic Museum. So last night, I hid behind the rubbish bins in the cafeteria. And after the museum closed, I crept into the Earth Gallery and reclaimed my family heirloom. And then, using the tourist teleporter app on my phone, brought me and the teapot straight back home.
It's a serious crime you've committed.
You're wrong about that, love. This here teapot belongs here on Earth. And what's more, everything else in that Earth Gallery rightfully should be sent back here. The museum's got no right to have our stuff. It's a disgrace. It's a crime against humanity.
Thank you very much, Keith. Back to you, Rinya.
An extraordinary interview there from the Interstellar reporter Kirsty, talking to an Earthling called Keith about the Intergalactic Museum theft. We now have two guests in our studio who are here to debate some of the difficult issues that have been raised by this crime. Eldereth is the Intergalactic Minister for Culture, and Adriana Stevens is a human rights campaigner who is here from Earth to take part in our discussion. Thank you both for coming. Now, Minister, if I could ask you first, what is your response to the claims from the Earthling Keith that this teapot belongs on Earth?
The Intergalactic Museum is a beacon representing the peace between our peoples. It sets a gold standard for museum creatorship and leads the way in promoting understanding of remote planets and their cultures. Having this object in the museum allows people from across the universe to appreciate human culture.
Humanity is only too keen to see our culture and traditions understood and enjoyed across the universe. But wouldn't it be better for wealthy museums to invest in the planets they have ruthlessly exploited? Why shouldn't they show their collections on the planets where they originated and help bring money to the people that need it the most?
But Adriana, left in the remote wilds of war-torn, undeveloped planets like Earth, these cultural treasures would surely have been destroyed. If the teapot had been left on Earth, I have no doubt that it would certainly have been damaged irreparably by now. Thanks to the Intergalactic Museum, tens of thousands of artefacts from numerous races and cultures have survived destruction.
It's extraordinary to hear these kinds of views still coming from the Ministry of Culture. But then that's what we've grown to expect from your colonialist organisation. Who else should get to decide where these objects are kept apart from the people who made them? Keith's teapot belongs with Keith.
But Keith's mother gave us the teapot. She signed a contract stating...
Yes, she signed a contract, but she didn't speak the language. She didn't even have an interpreter there. She had no way of knowing what she was agreeing to. Yes, it might have been legal, but was it ethical?
Thank you both. Well, this is a debate that clearly still has a long way to run. Kirsty, does Keith on Earth have a final response to what he's heard in the studio?
Well, as my dear old mum used to say...
Police! Hands up!